here from Get Real, Get Happy. I'd like you to consider that you have a message to get out there. Some of you think you do, some of you think you don't. But let's just focus on the ones that think you do. Often when you have a message to get out there, it's the nature of the ego to convince you that your message is better, is different, and is more important than the other messages that you see people getting out there. The only difference between the people that are getting their message out there and the people that are getting stuck getting their message out there is essentially the marketing that the people are doing that are getting their message out there. So, the greatest leaders, the greatest courses, the greatest information that's out there is not necessarily the greatest information. It's just that the people that are getting that information out there aren't allowing anything to get in the way of them getting their message out there. And that in some ways makes them further forward in their thinking than the people that are getting stuck in getting their message out there. I'd like you to consider that it's the nature of the ego to stop you feeling some form of hurt or failure. And therefore, the ego will put anything it can in the way of you getting your message out there. For many people, the feeling that they have a message to get out there and that people won't listen or that they can't get their message out there is strong. They let many things get in their way. The only difference between the people that are getting their message out there and the people that feel like they're stuck in getting their message out there is that the people that are getting their message out there just do it, as Nike might say. They don't allow anything to get in the path of their message. It doesn't need to be right, be correct, have the right words, come across right, be understood, be listened to, be transformational. They're not attached to their message being anything. Their only focus is on getting their message out there. So my invitation to you is, no matter what you think about your message, whether it's ready, whether you're ready, whether people are ready, whether the message is the right message, whether it can be understood, whether it's transformational, whether it can be listened to, whether it says exactly what you are trying to say, regardless of what you think about your message, my invitation to you is to get your message out there. Once your message is out there, then you have to see who's listening. But that comes afterwards. If people aren't listening to the message, it's not necessarily the content of the message that needs to be changed. It's the delivery of the message or the understanding that people are taking from the delivery of the message. But you cannot let those things get in the way of you getting your message out there. Those things come after. So no matter what your message is, if you feel like you have a message and you feel like it's stuck, the place to start is in getting your message out there. I recommend YouTube videos and Facebook Live videos to start the process of getting your message out there. I'm not saying that that's the place to finish it. I'm just saying you need to go from being stuck to being unstuck. Let's get your message out there. Russell Saunders, Get Real, Get Happy, unleashing your full potential.